Okay. Hey guys, it's Harry, and today we're going to be playing some Shogun 2. It's my second video that I'm posting on YouTube. I was streaming before, but I have a fucking toaster, man. I've got a toaster for a computer. So, like, it'll run, but it won't run like that, you know, with streaming live, you know, high quality and the game. It was just a laggy mess. God, it's hot. Today we'll be doing a playthrough with the Tokugawa. And I might change it up. I might do Takeda or Hattori. It's just I finished watching a show called What Will You Do, Ieyasu, which is about Ieyasu Tokugawa, the, you know, first unifier of Japan, technically for his years around 1615, depending, because of the Battle of Osaka. And it's not 100% historically accurate, that show, but I think they try to do the more historically accurate as they could from what I'm seeing. Because if you go watch it, it's a great show on Amazon Prime. It's great, bro. It made me cry at the very end. I literally shed genuine tears. And now that I'm addicted to it and the whole, you know, Japanese armor culture, the turbulent era, which is what they used to call it, and then the peaceful era, and the whole journey, and all the people that he met, and all of his vassals that supported him, like Heihachiro Honda, and, you know, Saimonjo, and all these other people who I can barely pronounce their names, but, you know, I'm trying. Bro, it was awesome. I'd recommend to go watch it, but that's kind of like, I want to do my what if of my own stuff, of what I felt he should have done, because there were a lot of things that I don't want to spoil for you guys, but according to this specific depiction, again, you know, this specific depiction of how he was and his indecisiveness of, you know, things, which in some cases you can't blame him, and in some you really can, you know, but we'll do our own little run through as Tokugawa, and we'll kind of go from there. I was really honestly trying to do more of a Takeda, and I wanted to do, so, you know, other stuff, or I choose another clan, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Tokugawa because I'm doing Shogun 2. Because if you play Shogun 2 or know about Shogun 2, you've got Rise of the Samurai, you've got Shogun 2, or Shogun 2, Rise of the Samurai, and then you've got Fall of the Samurai, which I haven't paid for it. I'm not interested too much in the whole guns of it. I would prefer, you know, I prefer more the fighting with swords, and, you know, or specifically for them, their katanas, and, you know, Ashigaru, you know, spearmen and bows, over the whole kind of revolution of, you know, the new technologies, which were muskets and cannons and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a domination campaign, which is whoever wins, you know. Here are the victory conditions in case you guys don't know or are interested in playing, you know, the different game modes. You guys can go do it yourselves, or I can make another video separate to that if people want that in the comments. This is an older game, so, you know, I doubt there's a lot of people who want to play it. And if there are people who want to play it, by all means, let me know. We could probably do some sort of multiplayer games, and I could post those too, and, you know, whatever. But that's another topic for later. But yeah, we have to become the shogun by capturing and holding Kyoto. Capture and hold 60 provinces, including the following, which are Mikawa, South Shinano, Suruga, Totomi, and Kyoto. Sorry, I got something stuck in my teeth. I've been eating soup. Okay, here we go. All right, and we're on battle realism mode, which is like super hard. And they don't go easy on you on this game. They're dicks, low key. So let's go ahead and start. I've been blabbing on forever. I'm a rambler. I ramble and ramble and ramble. So if you guys ever catch me on a stream, even if I'm just talking kind of about stuff, dude, I do not stop talking. Or I lose track of what I'm saying, say another thing, and then another thing, and then it takes me forever to circle back to the original thing I was gonna say.
1545. This is Sengoku Jira, the age
I'm gonna go ahead and let this play for those who want to see it, and then on the actual video, I'll put a little timestamp of where you can skip it so that you can go ahead and go straight into gameplay.
the shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power was theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Tokugawa lands have always provided for our people.
Mm-hmm.
Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Our wars have a power beyond the sword. But if wars fail in shadow, in silence, our ninja. To know deception is to be on guard against its use. Few can hide from our Mitsuke. We have Imagawa friends. Diplomacy does much. Our allegiance gives us security. We must stand alone. Shamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Tokugawa clan. Wait no longer. Destiny calls.
Oh my god, his leg looks broken. Alrighty, alrighty.
We are the Tokugawa. Following the murder of our Lord Kiyoyasu by the treacherous Imagawa, they assisted our new daimyo in the claiming of his power at Okazaki. This was at the cost of our freedom, for we are now their vassals. We who are descended from emperors past. Now there is full conflict with the order. But under the protection of the Imagawa, we have the opportunity to rebuild our strength and expand our territory and influence once again. To start by capturing Owari would be wise, enabling us to rid ourselves of the order threat without the need to burden our clan with additional enemies. The Kiso of South Shinano control a province containing an abundance of the finest stone. This valuable trade resource will be vital to the construction of the great castles befitting of a clan of rich royal heritage, such as our own. The Kiso will submit to our wishes or be destroyed. The province of Totomi has no notable advantages. But seizing it from the Imagawa will be a vital step once we choose to take our revenge. However, with power and influence will surely come the ire of Kyoto. And should the shogun feel threatened, he will rally his know who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
For real. All right. So this is kind of what, what kind of gameplay I'm going for. Like I said earlier, we're under the Imagawa. We're their vassal for now. We've got this one place. We've got a couple villages, or resources, however you want to say it. This is our liege lord, technically, for now. But the whole point is to take their stuff and, grow and whatnot. Let me turn off these ads, but it's kind of annoying because I've got the nerd stats on the top left corner, as you guys can see. So you guys can somewhat see what I'm running. Not specifically, but, how my computer is running. Temperature, all that stuff for any of the nerds who are like, well, what kind of recommendations would, recommendations, I'm retarded, excuse my words. Probably gonna beep that out. I'm beep. I am dumb, very dumb. What I was trying to say is that the recommended specs, for people who are like, well, what's the minimum specs to run this game? Right, you can run it on a toaster. I'm running it on a toaster currently. It's not the best computer, but it runs the games that I like to an extent. And even then, some of them I can run on ultra or whatnot, like this one right now. And right now you might be seeing it lag or go a little bit slow, and that's because I'm running the recording software from Streamlabs and stuff, so it makes my stuff a little slow. But here, let's go ahead and check out our place, which is Mikawa, or the Tokugawa. You get it? Mikawa, Tokugawa. Residence. This is our place. As you heard in the little intro, we're technically supposed to be, descended from one of the previous emperors in some distant bloodline, but, pretty close. So technically we're called princes. If I were the son of the head of the family, I'm a prince, and so would he be technically. And daughter, princess, whatever, because again, royal line, we're of noble descent. But right now you could say we're like a rundown, butler boy after his lord. All right, so we've got some Metsukes, which are like, in a small way, so yeah, look, they're agents and whatnot, and they'll help us to try to convince other armies or settlements to join us, or we could use them for sabotage or to run our town and whatnot. But all right, it's 1545. Let's see. We've got 2,000 gold. We're making about 1,000 every day or month or whatever the thing is, I forget. And we've got no food surplus, which is horrible. The biggest thing from playing this game, and I'm not going to try to cheat, I'm going to do it like as if I didn't know how to play this game, you could say, in a way. And I'm going to pretend like I am living in it. I'm in there. So we're going to be like, okay, we've got some dudes, Oda, which is actually the one who technically unified it before Tokugawa, but he kind of got the ball rolling because of the technology and all those things. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what they've got. They've got some Yari cavalry, some Yari samurai. We don't know what they have in there. Bo Ashigaru. We might as well send our Metsuke to him. Ah, we're broke. Never mind. I'm just gonna send him to oversee the settlement, because it helps with like getting more gold and making sure there's not as much BS going on behind the scenes and people stealing money and whatnot. But all right, now we see what they've got. They've got Yari samurai. Okay, great. Oh wait, no, this is me. I am slow. Am I? I am slow. Okay, so yeah. Never mind. That's my army. Okay. So I got these dudes, some Yari samurai as well. Yari Ashigaru, Yari Bo. I think we could probably do it, but just in case, let me go here and get some recruits. Okay, so now my total army would be these guys, double general. Hirotana, Matsudaira. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get a couple more guys. We're gonna look at our construction really quick. So rice paddies is gonna be a big one. Great. Let's look at our well, yeah, we might as well get our technology tree going. I like to do eco, my eco, but it's up to you if you want to do military or an in between of both. It's all up to you. It takes a bunch of turns and whatnot. And I think one of the biggest things on here is trade. So in case you don't know, that's a big tip right there. You could do a bunch of because money and food are the biggest things here. If you don't have those, you're gonna get wrecked, especially by the monks and the ninjas and the agents. But we're gonna go ahead and do this so that we could get our economy going. And we'll check out our diplomacy real quick. We know Imagawa's our friend, but not really. Kiso's friendly, so we could possibly make some sort of negotiations with them. Trade agreement.
What do you wish to talk?
Let's arrange a marriage. Yeah.
Let me be the first to express agreement with what is proposed.
And now we're friends.
Auspicious day.
This is great. Their power is weak, which means that's something, especially since we are weak ourselves. He's a very peaceful guy, so we're gonna want to keep him close and treat him good. We are training We're training superior war horses and stone. Okay, great. Now we've got buddies.
My good friend, tell me what concerns you, and together we will resolve your problems.
Okay, perfect. Now we'll talk another time, brother. But now that we've got them as our friends as well, this is good because in a way we surround Oda now with Kiso and us. Yes. Okay, great. Imagawa is our liege lords, but let's see what the water is like over here.
Welcome. I'm here to listen.
Okay. I don't care. What about Saito? They seem friendly. If we can make... Okay, great.
Speak your wisdom, and I will give your words due consideration.
We're gonna get our money up, not our funny up.
So, we have an agreement. When
Okay. And then I think this is good for now. Again, we're gonna get our C going so that we can go ahead and what are we close to? We're not close to Jack. Yeah, this is bad for trade. I think the closest one is up there. Well, I would probably go for these two down here. The trade with Annamese warlords and the Indonesian sultanates. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. But for now, we're stuck on land, so let's go ahead and just end our turn. Get a little bit of money, spend a little bit of money. They can't recuperate men, and I think they have like, what's the word? They have, negative debuffs for their army because they're on my land, they're not on their territory, and that goes vice versa for us as well if we go and attack someone else on their land. Unless we take it over, then yeah. Okay. Okay. Great, I got another Matsuke. Awesome. Let's see. Where is he? Ooh, Imagawa's got an army, and they're kind of moving it. Imagawa Yoshimoto. So, talking about Imagawa Yoshimoto, in the show that I said, go watch it on Amazon Prime, it's amazing. I'm not even sponsored by them, but hey, if you guys want to sponsor me, by all means. What will you do, Ieyasu Tokugawa? But they don't say the Tokugawa part. Just search up what will you do, Ieyasu. But it's in Japanese, but you can search it up that way, or it'll probably pop up as one of the more popular ones. It's got like a 5 stars because it was worth it, and it's a long. It's not super long, but it's long. I have no life right now. I'm on winter break for the lawn care business. Um, Shameless plug. I've got my own lawn care company, so if you're in the Tennessee area, let me know and I'll come help you out. Give you the best service possible. Um, but Yoshimoto Imagawa is actually, in a way, the man who started Ieyasu Tokugawa's journey to the unification of Japan in terms of, in the show, again, the way they depicted it, he's like his father. And he gave him his first piece of armor to like really don in battle and whatnot. I'm not gonna spoil too much because I probably won't start spoiling until the second or third episode that I post, so that you guys can kind of get ahead and understand a little bit what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's look at our army. Okay, we got 2 bowmen, we got 4 spearmen, and my 2 generals. And these dudes, okay, they magically got a million people. I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit again and we're just gonna build up. They're gonna start running out of food and stuff over here. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more bowmen, a couple more yaris, or just regular, yeah. I'm a little bit short on money right now, but I need to start updating the harbor soon. I'm gonna see what Yoshimoto does, but actually, let's go to diplomacy real quick because I am gonna end my turn after this. Let's check with Kiso if they'd be willing to help me with this war.
Be seated. I will order tea.
Oh, I can't make an alliance. I forgot. Okay, so this is the bad thing. I think I'm gonna have to attack Imagawa first. But this is bad. I think I'm gonna have to wait until these dudes attack me. Alright. If for some of you, if you're like, oh, you could do this or whatever, put in the comments or whatever, but right now, this is the best I can do, and I think defense is where I'm gonna excel. They're gonna have to lose more men trying to take it, so let's go ahead and fight that battle. Ugh. I mean, get me a gaming chair, man, or something. I'm freaking. My back's all stiff over here. I've been in this chair for a minute, trying to figure out all the overlays and all this stuff. I'll be right back. Give me a second, guys. Give me a drink. I'm back. All right. Okay, so you see who the 2 generals are. Tokugawa versus Nobuhide. Oda Nobuhide is Oda Nobunaga's son. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, sir. All right, let's get to it. Okay, which way are they coming from? Okay, seems to me they're coming from this way. Nope, that's a house. Okay, I am blind. Okay, I don't know which way they're coming from, but this is what we're gonna have to do. I like to not use my horsemen, even though I should. I'm gonna dismount them because we are up here. You'll see right now in a little bit how we're gonna do all of this. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and start it. I need to see where they're gonna come from. So they're coming from like this direction. Anybody coming from behind us? They are not. Sorry if this is all laggy. Give me a second. I'm just kind of panning through. Okay, so here, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna use our samurai retainers over here as well. We're gonna leave the generals more in the middle for now. And let me put these bad boys over here. Same with these guys over here. These bad boys, we're gonna go ahead and put them on these walls. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna put these boys right here. Okay. So we're gonna have to deal with these guys first. And who are they? I think these are the generals, which means they're easier prey. Yes. Okay, so I've got bowmen in the fronts. I'm gonna leave them there due to the fact that that's where the majority of the army's coming from. So if these guys are gonna want to attack, by all means they can, but I should be able to hold the line right here. I've got 3 units of Yari on the right with 2 bowmen in the fronts. I've got swordmen here. Oh man. Okay, I got Yaris, retainers, and excuse me. Here, let me bring these guys back a little bit. Let me kind of stretch these. Whoa, that sounded wrong in my head. Here. Okay, so they're not attacking me yet over here. We're about to give you guys some great stuff. Okay, and here they come. Wow. Imagine just you're coming up against the castle. Woo! You got all these arrows raining down on you. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm figuring out the controls. I am not that smart. Here, let me see. I think it was this one? No, was it this one? This one. Okay, I don't even remember. Long story short, don't do what I'm doing. I am not that smart. Okay, there you go. I figured out the controls. Okay, so we're definitely peppering these boys. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. They don't have any. Nope, they don't. Okay. Sometimes you'll get special like attacks for your guys. Like, let's see. Here, you see? You've got Inspire, Rally. We're not gonna use any of these yet. But this is good. They're gonna start climbing, and we should be able to pepper these boys. We're gonna go ahead and make them fall back ever so slightly. Same thing with these archers. We're gonna go ahead and make them fall back just a bit. Actually, let me make them fall back over here. Okay, never mind. I'm getting peppered. Me, a noob? Yes, definitely. But here, let's see real quick. Are they running away? Oh no, they're fighting. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, let me make them run back. Let me get these boys into the battle. Get these boys back a little bit. Where are my other archers right now? Let me get these bad boys over here. And I'm gonna get my general in the front lines. Okay, yeah. Get my generals in the front line as well over here. Got my retainers over here. Make sure they get over here. What? How come? Here. Let's make him come back right here. I don't know how he's in grave danger, but sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to relocate these guys. Alright, we should have the right side taken. We've got an exchange over here. Oh yeah, look at how my boys fight. Aw, snap. Alright, let's go back to overseeing what's going on over here. Let's get them to rush in over there. And why are these guys just standing here? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's get them in there.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
It's okay, it's okay. These guys haven't started attacking yet, which means I can go ahead and regroup all of these guys to come and attack over here. I'm kind of just waiting for my general's stuff. I shouldn't have used both of them so early, but shit happens. But here we go. We've got some units coming in. We should be chilling. And then once these guys start to move, we'll just kind of hold out if possible. And we've got our guys in here now, so let's see if we don't have a full rout on our hands from our side. There we go. That should help out a little bit. Possibly. Oh, my back. Okay, yeah, we're just getting peppered. They had way more bowmen. This might be a quick early game, if I'm being honest with you. If I lose here, this is an early L. Okay, so we took them out. We took them out. Now, what I'm gonna do is grab all of my men and kind of just back up. I'm gonna make them come for me. Here, these guys will be my cannon fodder. These dudes need to run away. Okay, this should keep my boys in the game for a little bit longer. Those guys on the right are finally starting to pull up. It's gonna take them a little second to start coming up here. But this is good because now they're gonna start also coming over here. So what I'm gonna do is put my biggest flank over here with one of my generals as well. And my bowman. My other general is gonna take this side with whatever's left of the samurai and one of the smaller Yariashigaru men. And again, here we go. Are my guys shooting? Crap. Oh yeah, they're shooting. All right. Okay, yeah, this is great. No problem, no problem. We got this. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, let's just get these boys in here. It's gonna come down to melee. My guys are starting to rout. This is not good. This could be it for us, boys. I started off so horribly. I should have just attacked the guy when I had the chance. This is literally me coming back after not playing for a solid minute. I haven't played in a minute. But no excuses, right? Even though technically. Alright. Alrighty. How quick for him? Oh. I don't know if we could last 20 seconds. You know, one can hope. Let's get him in there. Let's get these boys in there. But I think we're marked for death, boys. 12 seconds. If we can hold out and kill these guys on the right, I think we can do it. Possibly. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Oh, my guys are running. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Let's go. Alright, this rally may or may not save us. Who knows? I think we're outnumbered. Yeah, I think this is the last stand. We messed up. It's all good, though. We will come back on another note and just give it a good old retry. Yeah, let's watch these guys battle it out as I lose. We got big old balloons. Obviously, it's some sort of ornamental thing, but they've got balloons, the generals. But yeah, we're getting smoked. Yep, our left flank has fallen, and it's just us. We're gonna get utterly toasted.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
Okay, yeah, we're done for. Yep. Oh wow, and we've been demolished. GG's, boys, GG's. Look, here's our guy fighting till the end. Blah, blah, blah. Oh god, they're getting killed. It's a slaughter. Look at this guy. Just a straight Chad. Oh, that's him. That's the main dude. Right there, that's our main dude. Oh yeah, my boy got impaled by every side. Look at that. Holy crap. Oh my shoe. And then who's this? The other dad? Yep, this is the other general. We're done for. Ah, a little more huzzah. Oh yeah, nope. That took us out. Right there. Done for. Whew.
General has fallen, my lord.
GG's, GG's. That was horrible leadership, horrible decision making. I thought I started off pretty good, but sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, it's who you choose when you start. It is who you choose. Well, this video will be probably going on YouTube, if not also Facebook and some other, places. But we got smoked. Yeah, we were already outnumbered to begin with. But we did kill the majority of them. One man for every of my guys we killed. So this was great. Only 490 of them remaining, so we toasted them. Honestly. I should have done a couple different maneuvers. I should have put all my bowmen on one side. And we probably would have been able to pepper their first assault a lot better. But we lost. Now we gotta commit seppuku. It's the only way to get our honor back and atone for what, for laying down our vassals, which in this specific instance, like we have vassals underneath us, but not, for us. Let down my allies and whatnot. Ooh, ninjas. What the heck? I wonder what's going on here. I don't think I've seen this cutscene.
Although I greet death, do not fear the icy grave. My soul at peace sleeps.
Oh crap, my boys are getting straight up slaughtered. Yeah, GG's, boys. This is my first L for the start of the series. Most people will probably take it out, but I'm not gonna take it down. Or out. We lost. I'm telling you, these bots ain't no joke on super hard difficulty. But I think that's it here for today. And I'm probably gonna start another one. And we'll also be doing some Mountain Blade Bannerlord. So if you guys like Mountain Blade, watch out for those videos when I post them. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. When you engage, it's gonna help me, with the algorithm and all those things. If you guys got questions, by all means, put them down in the comments. And if you guys want to go catch me on my Twitch, go follow me at Harry Grindelwald as well. And thank you guys. I'll see you guys later.